The Egyptians came up with the first synthetic paint. It's called blue frit. They made that from crushed blue glass. Prior to that, it was all beetle shells or dirt. Okay, interesting thing in this period of history, I think, as the religious scenes were painted frescoes on the walls, but they also, because the Germanic tribes were nomadic, they had to come up with smaller things to paint on. So they came up with books, reliquaries, and they would also put all their wealth in those books, gold and diamonds, because, or not diamonds, but rubies and pearls, because you could transport those.
Brushes I paint with pretty much filbers and lazy, so I'll probably only usually paint with one paintbrush, maybe two if I get all caught up. And they're hot bristle brushes. Oil paint, I use classic artist oils. You can order them online. They have a lot of oil in them, a lot of pigment. Basically, I set my palette up warm to cool. So, and I'm considering, you know, white is really not warm, of course, we can argue it's very cool, and light to dark. So my warms are on this side, and my cools are on this side. So when I'm in the throes of painting, hopefully I'm only thinking how dark something is, or how light it is, and how warm, or how cool it is. So yes, blues theoretically are cool, but here's a cool blue and a warm blue, right? Your denim jacket is a cool blue. Your turquoise green shirt is a warm blue. So now the next step I would do is I would sketch in a little bit more, let's move this guy up, a little bit more detailed of flower shapes, still not getting too detailed with individual petals. Painting flowers is like anything. Initially you're painting the shape of the flower. For example, a rose or a peony are sort of spherical. As they start to unfold, less so. A daisy, sunflower are more like saucers, frisbees, daffodil, jonquil, tulip, more like a cup, a saucer. So, at this point, in my studio, I have a mirror. Hand mirror is useful, or turning the painting upside down is useful. Go get a glass of water, walk around and come back and say, okay, I'm happy with that. That's pretty good use of space. You turn it upside down, or if you look at it in a mirror, what that does is it switches how you see things, and it shows you what's wrong, so you can correct it. I'm looking at, I've got a nice S-curve shape. Hopefully I'm not taking you off the page here. Okay, that's good. I'm going to stop. So my teacher would always say, put your darks in first and then work your way down the dark scale. And that has worked for me, and I try and teach that and encourage people to do that. So the darkest thing I see up there really is the leaf, this one leaf. So I'll just I'm going to engineer where that leaf is. And then I'm going to, basically, I'm going to put my first layer of paint on fairly thin, skim milk consistency. Let's evolve a little bit. I'm not at all concerned with making this look exactly like what I see here, a little bit more